got $1 for every like that you had on your page, how rich would you be? Hi, it's Hillary, the social media manager, digital marketing strategist, and I'm actually doing a re-record of a live video for you, especially for you. Don't ever let technology get you down. Don't ever let technology stop you from doing what you want to do. But today I was really wanting to share with you the whole concept about everybody going after these likes and these likes and these likes. What is a like worth if you don't invite? Okay. Now, last year I shared quite a bit about the 4 steps of social media. Okay. And today I'm gonna introduce step 5, which is the invitation, the invite. And if you would like to work with me and learn more about that, you can visit hillarydefreitas.com/strategy. I've put it in the description of this video, whether it's above or below. Okay. So today now we're talking about the invite. And we've talked a lot about listening on social media. We've talked about creating content. You know, that's my biggest piece. I love to share different tips on that because as a mom of 3, you don't have a lot of time to sit down and just create content whenever you feel like it. Okay. So content creation, your strategy around content creation, planning content, all of that is very important in your social media strategy. Also growing your audience, because the reality is if you have nobody to share your content with, nobody's going to see it, nobody's eventually going to buy from you. So growing your audience is a huge thing, and I'll be getting into a little more details on the whole audience growth business, all right, because we didn't touch too much on that last year. Then the other piece of that was engagement, all right? And engagement is exactly that, going after your likes, going after your shares, going after your comments. And all that is great, but to what avail if you never invite somebody to work with you, to leave a comment in the video, underneath the video that you're doing right now, or to just send you a direct message through Messenger, all right, if they have any questions. You can ask them to do all of that. But the invitation piece is very important. And a lot of times we get a little, we like to overcomplicate things as entrepreneurs, all right? And that's not necessary. As an entrepreneur, all you need to do is tell them to put their name and number into a form that they're going to go to if they click on this link. Or tell them to leave a comment below, like I'm asking you to do. Leave a comment below, leave a question below, all right? The invitation is not necessarily a sale. Now, how else do you incorporate that? In engagement pieces, like, a video, whether it be a live video or pre-recorded video, you can ask for comments, you can ask for likes, you can ask for engagement. And especially if you know people who will need the information that's being shared in that piece of content, that's where the whole sharing and inviting people to share. So for example, if you shared a blog post, all right, one of the things that you can put in the status update is like and share this if you've gotten value. Now, sometimes you do it on the actual blog post, which is on the website, because that's where people are going to read your blog post. If you're doing a video like this one, then you're going to ask people to like and share this with other people who they think would get value from it. Okay, so example, my favorite example. I love that jewelry store example where they started giving out free information. So if you owned a jewelry store, rather than, as we said before in our content creation, rather than talking about the jewelry that you have in your store for sale, share information about jewelry that people would find interesting and then ask those people to share this information. What you will find is that maybe it's wedding season and all the brides to be are going to share your video on carat gold rings. Who knows? All right. So that is what we mean by the invite. The invite is not about the money, and yet it is about the money. Because what you're doing is asking people for that next step. You're asking them to go just one step further from what they're doing right now, which is maybe watching, reading, or just scrolling. You're asking them to do something extra. Okay, that's the invitation. Now, the invitation, as I said, comes in different forms. This is where your mix of content plays a really important role. As I've shared before, you can't just post one type of content. You've got to have a little mix and a blend. Now, that is obviously based on your schedule, and we've talked about that a little bit, and I'll talk about it again because time management, or the illusion of time management, boils down to the systems that you have in place for your business, okay? And the systems that you have in particular when it comes to managing your social media. Remember, your social media is that top piece of the funnel that's going to feed people to your business, okay? But if you never invite them to even take a look at your business, how are they going to know? All right, you don't have telepathy, you can't talk to them, through the air or whatever the case may be. Sometimes we think that case with our children, but it's not true. All right, it's a myth. All right, just because you have a Facebook page with your company name and you are posting on social media, growing your audience, that doesn't mean that they know you want them to buy. Okay, you've got to make that invitation. And as I've said a few times in this live, you make it in very subtle but very simple ways. Leave a comment below. Like my page. Like this video. Share this video. All right? Sign up for your free strategy session at hillarydefreitas.com/strategy. Those are some of the many ways that you can invite people to have that further conversation. And it is through the invitation that the sale will eventually come. Now, again, in business, we've got to be patient, okay? Amazon, Jeff Bezos was patient for like how long? 10 years. If you were around to see Amazon's first website, you would probably throw up. But it was there and he did it. And he invited people to come to the very ugly website that you would probably throw up if you had to go to. But the reality is, it eventually paid off. And what I'm saying to you is, in your social media, it is eventually going to pay off if you focus on all of the steps before. All right, you've got to focus on all of those steps before and then work your way towards the invitation. So I hope you've gotten value from this video. Like it and share with those who you know are going to need this information. And if you're ready for a free strategy session, just click on the link in the description of this video. All right, so have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye everyone.